Let me ask you something important. If you're over 60 and you've noticed your strength fading, getting up from a chair feels harder, or everyday tasks take more effort than they used to, have you ever been told? That's just aging. Because I want to stop you right there. Loss of muscle strength is common after 50, but it is not something you are powerless against. Most men don't wake up one day suddenly weak. It happens slowly. You lose a little strength each year, so gradually that it feels normal. But what's really happening is your body is adapting to what you ask of it. And for many seniors, the problem isn't age. It's a missing daily habit. After 50, the body changes in very specific ways. Muscle protein breakdown starts to outpace muscle rebuilding. Hormonal signals that once supported strength become quieter. Recovery takes longer, and if you're sitting more than you realize, your muscles get the message that they're no longer needed. The body is efficient that way. If you don't use it, it slowly lets it go. Here's the good news. Your muscles don't retire just because you turn 60 or 70. They respond at any age as long as the signal is clear and consistent. And that signal doesn't come from extreme workouts, long gym sessions, or pushing through pain. In fact, for many seniors, those approaches backfire. The most effective habit for rebuilding strength later in life is surprisingly simple. It's daily, gentle resistance done at the right time of day, in a way your joints and nervous system can tolerate. When this habit is missing, muscles weaken. When it's present, even modestly, strength begins to return. I've worked with countless men who thought their best years of strength were behind them. They weren't lazy. They weren't broken. They were just missing one consistent signal their body needed to rebuild. Once that signal was restored, their balance improved. Their legs felt steadier. Their confidence came back. Another challenge men face after 50 is timing. Many people try to do too much too late in the day, when energy is low and joints are stiff. Others skip movement entirely because they're waiting to feel motivated. But motivation doesn't come first, action does, especially small action. Muscles respond best when they're asked to work regularly, not occasionally. A little bit every day tells your body, I still need this strength. And when that message is repeated, your body listens. Lifestyle plays a role too. Poor sleep, low protein intake, dehydration, and long hours of sitting all work against muscle rebuilding. You don't need perfection, but you do need awareness. The habit we're talking about fits into real life, not an ideal schedule. In the next part, I'll explain exactly what this daily habit looks like, why it works so well for seniors, and how it avoids the common mistakes that lead to soreness or injury. If you've been feeling weaker than you'd like, this is where things start to change. Let's talk about what this daily habit actually looks like, because this is where many men get confused. When people hear rebuilding muscle, they picture heavy weights, long workouts, or pushing until exhaustion. That image stops a lot of seniors before they ever begin. But the body doesn't need extreme stress to rebuild. It needs the right kind of signal. For men over 50, especially over 60, the most effective signal is light resistance combined with controlled movement. This can be your own body weight, a chair, a wall, or simple household items. The key is not how hard it feels in the moment, but how consistently the muscles are asked to engage. Think of your muscles like a conversation. If you speak once a week, they forget. If you shout occasionally, they resist. But if you speak calmly every day, they respond. That's what daily resistance does. It tells your muscles they're still needed without overwhelming your joints or nervous system. One of the biggest challenges men face after 50 is stiffness, especially first thing in the morning or after sitting for long periods. That stiffness often discourages movement, but it's actually a sign that movement is needed. Gentle resistance increases blood flow, warms the muscles, and improves the connection between your brain and your body. Timing matters more than most people realize. Muscles tend to respond best earlier in the day or during the first half of the afternoon, when energy levels are higher and coordination is better. Waiting until late evening often leads to skipped sessions or rushed movements. A short, consistent routine done at the same time each day is far more effective than longer workouts done sporadically. Another mistake is doing everything at once. Seniors rebuild strength best when movements are slow and controlled. Speed increases strain, control builds stability. Even holding a position for a few seconds can be enough to stimulate muscle fibers that haven't been used in a long time. Lifestyle habits support this process. Hydration helps muscles contract properly. Protein gives your body the building blocks it needs to repair and strengthen tissue. Rest allows those changes to settle in. None of these need to be extreme, but they do need to be present. What surprises many men is how quickly their body responds once this habit becomes routine. Within a few weeks, standing feels easier. Stairs feel less intimidating. Balance improves. These are not dramatic changes overnight, but steady, meaningful improvements that add up. In the next part, I'll walk you through how to start this habit safely, how long it should take each day, and how to avoid the common traps that cause soreness or burnout. Now let's talk about how to begin this habit in a way that actually sticks. Because the biggest reason seniors don't rebuild strength isn't because they can't. It's because they try to do too much too fast, get uncomfortable, and stop. When you're over 60, your muscles still grow, but they grow best when they feel safe. That means starting smaller than you think you should. Even movements that feel almost too easy at first are sending a powerful message to your body. That message is, we're active again. A good starting point is just 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's it. Not a full workout, not a long routine. Just enough time to wake the muscles up and remind them they have a job. This might include standing up from a chair slowly a few times, pressing your hands gently into a wall, or holding your body steady while shifting weight from one foot to the other. The goal is not to feel tired. The goal is to feel more connected to your body when you're done than when you started. If you finish feeling slightly warmer, more stable, and more confident, you've done it right. Another challenge men face after 50 is fear of injury. Many have had past aches, falls, or setbacks that make them cautious. That caution is understandable, but avoiding movement altogether actually increases risk over time. Gentle daily resistance improves coordination and joint awareness, which helps prevent problems rather than cause them. Pay attention to how your body responds the day after. Mild awareness or stiffness is normal. Sharp discomfort is not. If something doesn't feel right, reduce the range of motion, slow down, or take a break. Progress comes from listening, not forcing. Consistency is what rewires your nervous system. Muscles don't work alone. They rely on signals from your brain. When you move the same way every day, those signals become clearer and more efficient. This is why daily habits outperform occasional effort, especially for seniors. Lifestyle timing supports this habit as well. Doing your movements after a light meal or a glass of water can help energy levels. Avoid doing them when you're rushed or distracted. This is a few minutes you set aside for your health, and it deserves your attention. In the next part, I'll explain how to gently increase strength over time without adding strain, and how to adjust this habit as your body becomes more capable. As your body starts responding to this daily habit, something important happens. Movements that once felt shaky begin to feel steadier. Getting out of a chair becomes smoother. Carrying groceries feels more controlled. These are quiet wins, but they are powerful signs that your muscles are rebuilding their connection with your nervous system. At this stage, many seniors wonder if they should push harder. The answer is not harder, but slightly longer or slightly more controlled. Small changes create big results over time. You might add 2 more repetitions, hold a position for a few extra seconds, or slow the movement down to increase control. This gentle progression tells your muscles to adapt without overwhelming them. One of the biggest men's health challenges after 50 is recovery. The body needs more time to repair, and sleep plays a major role here. Muscles rebuild while you rest, not while you move. Going to bed at a consistent time and keeping the room cool and dark supports this process. Even improving sleep by a small amount can make a noticeable difference in strength. Hydration also matters more than most people realize. Muscles are largely made of water, and even mild dehydration reduces their ability to contract smoothly. Drinking water throughout the day, not just during activity, helps maintain muscle function and joint comfort. Daily posture influences strength as well. Slouching tells your muscles they are not needed. Standing tall, even for short periods, activates core and leg muscles naturally. Simple awareness of posture throughout the day quietly reinforces the work you do during your daily habit. Another key factor is patience. Muscle rebuilding after 60 is not fast, but it is reliable when done consistently. Comparing yourself to your younger self only leads to frustration. Compare yourself to last month instead. That's where real progress shows up. In the final part, I'll share how to protect these gains long-term, avoid common mistakes that cause people to lose strength again, and turn this one habit into a foundation for healthier aging. By now, it should be clear that rebuilding muscle strength after 60 isn't about chasing intensity or copying routines meant for younger bodies. It's about choosing one simple daily habit and protecting it like something valuable. Because it is. Strength is independence, it's balance, confidence, and the ability to keep doing the things that matter to you. One of the most common mistakes I see is stopping once things start to feel better. When pain eases or strength improves, people often think the work is done, but muscles respond to what you consistently ask of them. When the habit disappears, strength slowly fades again. The goal is not perfection but continuity. Even on tired days, doing a shortened version keeps the signal alive in your body. Lifestyle choices quietly support or sabotage muscle health. Spending long hours sitting tells your muscles to shut down. Standing up regularly, walking briefly, or doing light movements between tasks keeps them engaged. This doesn't require effort, just awareness. Nutrition timing also plays a role. Giving your body protein earlier in the day supports muscle repair when your system is most responsive. Simple, balanced meals work best. No extremes, no complicated rules. Stress matters too. Chronic tension interferes with muscle recovery and balance. Slowing your breathing, especially in the evening, helps reset your nervous system and improves how your body rebuilds overnight. Aging doesn't mean becoming weaker. It means becoming smarter about how you care for your body. This one daily habit, done calmly and consistently, can help you stay strong, steady, and capable for years to come.